Did you see what she did? Ha ha!
Good morning, beautiful people. All right, Ben is on a quest to hopefully go find a belt for the wood chipper. He shredded the last one. We haven't had any luck finding them in town yet, so he's been ordering them, but he shredded it last night, doesn't have a replacement, and is hoping to be wood chipping some more this week. So he is out trying to find one maybe at an auto parts store or tractor supply or something. We'll see if he's successful. I am in the kitchen. When am I not in the kitchen? I'm in the kitchen today. I simmered a rooster. We had killed a rooster like 2 or 3 chicken butcherings ago, and it was in the freezer, and when I was digging through the freezer the other day, I found it. And I was like, oh, like a rooster that I need to deal with. And when I went to make dinner the other night, I was going to make chicken pot pie with canned chicken, and I was out of canned chicken. So serendipitously, this has worked out. So I simmered this rooster for like, I mean, it's been like 36 hours, but all in all, it's been off and on. So it's probably been, I don't know, 18 hours of actual simmering. The chicken is done. It's falling apart. It's good. It's not tough or anything. So I'm going to pick this carcass, get all the meat off of that, and can it along with the broth that I made out of it. So we're going to be canning that today. And then I have more peppers to deal with. We'll see if I can get to that day too. Probably the plan for the hot peppers is going to be hot sauce, more hot sauce, not peach this time, just a regular hot sauce. And then I think I might stuff some bell peppers and get them like frozen just for meals in the future. We'll see what I actually get to today. But first we're going to start with the chicken. Alright, the stock is canning, and I got the peppers stuffed and in the freezer. And I think I'm going to take the rest of these. Some of them had bad spots, so they weren't worth actually stuffing, but I can cut off the bad spots and save the rest of it. And then I'm going to chop them up and get them in the dehydrator, so then I can powder them, and then we'll have red pepper powder for the year. It's a really great seasoning. We like to put it in all kinds of stuff. Chicken, beef, whatever. What are you staring at?
Cows.
Cows. You see cows out there. So we can get that chopped up and done, and then I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of it. There's a lot of peppers.
Better take 2 batteries. Ah! Got it. I'm stealing the camera.
Okay, bye.
Oh, it's bright out here. All right. Today has been like a complete bust. Meg probably told you guys earlier, I went out to try to find a belt for my wood chipper because I shredded the belt last time I was using it. And I've got some ordered, but it was like, maybe I can find one locally. No such luck. Everywhere I went, they're like, yeah, actually, that is something we have, but we would have to order it for you. Well, I already have some ordered. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, the high today is 76. Very nice weather for being outside. I have got all those seeds I started, they're all ready to get planted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna prep some beds. Stuff like this kale. Caterpillars finally won the battle. Sounds like Buggy's mad she didn't get to come out. Did you want to come outside? Come over to this door. You can come out. Come on. Backwards pants, baby. Sorry, I didn't know you wanted to come outside. All right, so as I was saying, I've got a whole bunch of plant starts that need to go out. We need to do it while we still have the weather for it. And that basically means I got some beds to prep. So I don't think I really need a rototill. I can just broad fork. I'm gonna put some more amendments in, do some basic weeding, and then I'm gonna get planting. As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by a dead battery, I talked over there in the barn when I got the amendments. I talked on the way up here, and I stood here and talking. It was like, you know what? I bet you the battery's dead. And I checked. Yeah, the battery's dead. That's fine. Train of thought's gone now, so I'll just do my best. This is our amendments we're using. Cascadia Gold. It's our Black Lake Organic Optimum Mixes Bloom. This is a organic fertilizer. It's our amendments. It is some good stuff. Everything we've grown this year that we've used the amendments on has done amazing. So we're gonna stick with it. These beds need to be amended. Basically all I'm gonna do is just like pull out the rest of the weeds, work around the flowers and stuff that are already in here. Like this bed has some beets that are ready to come out. These were ones that they got out competed. They didn't sprout fast enough this spring. And so when we pulled everything up, there was like little bitty beet sprouts. And it was like, they're growing, might as well leave them. Well, it looks like they're pretty much ready now. I don't want to get too close to the loofah and risk disturbing the roots and killing it, because it's actually like, it's doing great. It's producing loofahs, which is what we want. I'm just gonna weed and kind of work up close to it. I'll do this bed, I think that middle bed over there, and then one on the end. Both on the end, actually, now that I look at it. So I got a couple beds to do. These beds are still so fluffy. We finally got enough organic material in here to actually like make a nice loamy garden soil. Should be pretty quick and easy. I do believe that's ready. Yep. That's probably actually gonna be too woody. Look at that top. That's funny looking. It's like a mutant. And these two little guys, those are ready. A couple gold beets. Ah, just in time.
Where did those come from?
Oh, I planted them.
When?
Back in spring.
Okay.
The irony. Here's you some beets.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to plant beets.
That is kind of ironic.
One of these is like really mutant looking.
Oh yeah, it's all knobby.
It's all knobby and woody.
Hi, Millie.
But yeah, those two little ones. Oh, that one's split. I didn't see that one.
Hey, where's the baby?
With Jack down in the barn.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't see her anywhere.
I let her go.
Let her spirit roam free.
We let her outside and just turned her loose, and
she would be so happy with that.
She would. Little barbarian child. She's just like, oh yes, nature, this is my home. And then she, like, if we let her, she would leave. She'd just wander off in the woods and we'd never see her again.
Running out naked, covered in mud, eating squirrels, live. Yeah, probably.
She's just like, she's our little nature-loving animal child. I'm gonna weed and fork everything in, and then I guess we can plant.
Perfect.
So.
Sounds great.
Not terribly exciting.
That's right.
Unless pulling weeds is your excitement.
Some people really dig that.
Did you see what she did? Ha ha!
Proud of me?
Yeah. High five. Dad jokes aside, I'm gonna get weeding. Man, talk about doing all the work up front. It is really nice not having to double dig a bed just to plant something. These have been double dug several times. We've added so much plant matter, compost. This was just like, all I had to do is just kind of break it up a little bit with just a regular potato fork. And it's pretty soft. I'm gonna try to leave as much of the roots and things in the soil, because that just further breaks down and adds to the soil. And I have added enough stuff to where the clay is starting to break up, which is what we want. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. All right, that one's ready. Nice haul.
Not bad, huh?
So we completely forgot about the leeks.
No, I didn't forget. Purposely ignored them.
So willingly forgot about the leeks.
Yeah.
Just because all the other things that we're harvesting and dealing with.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes.
Fine.
I don't know. I don't think it sounds bad, but we've had such an abundance. We've had to pick and choose what we deal with.
Yeah. And only so much time, so.
It's all right. That's like a dozen leeks, so yeah. I'm pretty happy. There were a lot of them that rotted or were too woody.
This is probably half, actually. So.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab the tray of beets and we'll get those planted, but it's about dinner time and
yeah, I gotta make dinner.
Gotta make dinner, so I'll go grab the tray of beets. You'll wash those and then we'll go plant some beets and hope for the best.
Okay.
All right. Get this opened up. My little high-tech locking system. Yeah, I got one of these for watering this year, and that's a game changer. Not having to sit there with a spray bottle and squeeze until your hand goes bad. There's the beets. We had a pretty good rate with the beets. These will come back in here. We didn't have good success with the leeks coming up, but it was my fault. I missed a day watering, and I think we suffered for it. But these beets are definitely ready to come out. All right, here goes nothing. All right, now the trick is, that's how much they've pushed through. The trick is getting them out without totally mangling them. All right, yeah, you can see that's about how we did. There's only maybe a dozen that didn't come up.
Yeah.
We went ahead and put them all in this bed. It's kind of tight, but they're beets. I mean,
it'll probably be okay.
The root crop, really what you want with stuff like this is for the shade to keep the weeds from growing.
It does.
It does. The bed over there that we did with beets this spring.
Yeah.
There wasn't a weed in there because the beets got so big.
Did great.
These are the bull's blood beets. Say that 10 times fast. I'm hoping it's not too dry in this bed. I probably should have watered and done this tomorrow morning, but we will see.
Well, now they'll sit overnight, so they'll be cool and they'll absorb whatever moisture, and then we're gonna water them
right now. All right, you got to go make dinner.
I do. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
That's like as far as that hose will reach. That's all right.
I can just barely
It'll get the job done. Thank you for watering, Brett. I leave the house to clean up something for 1 second, and you pulled dinner out of your hat.
That's how I roll.
And you're not even wearing a hat.
I do not wear a hat. It's out of my hair. My bun, maybe.
That's where you keep snacks.
Ew.
So you've got leek, corn, chicken fritters. Mm-hmm. That actually sounds amazing.
I had chicken in the fridge to use up, and we had the corn to use up. It's like leftover cobbed corn, so I just cut the kernels off. And then we had those leeks, so there we go.
Perfect.
That's what you get.
Hey, that sounds great.
Yeah, you can lick it off now. That's the important step. Licking it.
No. You just licked the mayo spoon.
That's fine.
That one's yours. That's too much mayo. Like you could wipe the entire contents of the mayo spoon. Now he's licking the beater.
It's good mayo!
It is good mayo. You could wipe the entire contents of a mayo spoon on like a fritter, and that would be enough.
Yeah.
But to just lick it by itself, hey, no taking bites of the food.
Saw that.
Saw that. I realize you're hungry, but you don't need to climb up there and eat the whole plate of fritters all at once. It's almost ready.
Almost.
Maybe we should clear off the table.
That'd be a good idea.
Smiles have returned.
Huh?
Smiles have returned. People are no longer hangry. It's kind of late for dinner. We got carried away out in there in the garden. It happens. Fritters were a hit.
Yeah.
They were quite tasty.
I got it right.
So we are going to wrap it up right here. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.